So I want to catch you guys up to speed. I got to catch myself up to speed. Earlier tonight, this is what I was doing out there in the barn. I hope you all can hear this. And at that moment, right there, I didn't say anything yet, guys. You notice how I put my camera up in the air? I didn't even say anything yet, and I was aware of something was happening. I could hear a baby goat in the distance as I was feeding these baby goats. So let's listen. Let's continue.
You guys are out of control.
I'm sorry if it's loud.
Do you hear that?
Listen.
I hear a baby goat out there somewhere. I hear it. Guys, I need to go look.
$20 if I order breadsticks and marinara. This is where things got a little eerie for me. There's a very faint cry in the distance. I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Where's that coming from? Kim, thank you so much.
That's when Kim sent me $100 on a super. Thank you very much for that. It literally sounded like it was coming right there from inside of this stall. And I thought, there ain't no way that Hugh had. You hear it? I had to double check.
It's coming from outside.
Sorry. Okay. Right there. Take a look right there. Do you see this? This is the first thing I saw when I went outside. That's the first thing. I didn't even see babies yet. The second thing I saw was Millie. All right, this is where my heart kind of stopped for a minute. I'm going to explain to you why. I still don't see the babies. I just see them.
There's a freaking baby on the ground.
I guess I seen it right there. Now, here's the issue. Here's the problem. I didn't have any clue that there was going to be 4 baby goats. I know the moment took forever, but honestly, it was about a minute long. Guys, there are 4 baby goats strewn across the ground.
Oh my gosh.
And I must warn you, if you have a queasy stomach, please do not continue watching. Y'all can move on. Totally okay. You do not have to watch this. I just want you to know that I'll probably be showing you some things that might upset the standard viewers. So I want to make sure that y'all are aware that I'm going to show some graphic stuff. Okay? Do y'all understand that before I continue playing this? Alright. So right then and there, I started picking up these baby goats, and I had no idea what to expect. Now, Millie was there.
Oh, no. Oh my gosh, there's 4 babies on the ground. Who had babies? Oh my gosh, guys. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. Oh my gosh.
So right here is when my internet started having problems. It definitely started having some problems. I shoved them inside of my coat. I didn't even
baby
have
goats in my coat.
I didn't have it. I didn't even know who was alive. I didn't know who was not alive. I didn't know anything. I just shoved them in my coat and I took off into the house because I knew I was going to have to do the water method. The new jacket that I got this morning has already been broken. Absolutely.
I don't know. This one's slipping away. I think the 3 of them are gone.
All right, so we're gonna fast forward through this a little bit here and tell you guys.
I'm not getting anything.
I am doing CPR on 4 of the goats. These are 4 baby goats that this one's on us, guys. This one's on us. 100% on us. We failed these kids. Willow's the mom, but we failed here as farmers and as somebody who was tooting his own horn either yesterday morning or this morning. I don't remember, but we failed because back in July, Willow had been exposed on accident. I'm going to try to do something here I haven't done before and see if it works. For you guys. I don't know if it will, but what do you guys see? Wow, okay. We did fail. We didn't write it down. We failed. We did not write it down. Unfortunately, it's true. It's the truth. We didn't want to breed her. We didn't want to breed her. I'm reading the comments. I'm trying to get my mind straight here because this is tough. This is really tough. Why is this not showing? There we go. What I'd like to show you here, if I can, is... Oh, I don't want to dox anybody's numbers here. I'm sorry. Here's one thing I have to do first. I don't want to dox anybody. Oh gosh, now that's my next scene. I'm just going to skip to it. Oh gosh. Guys, listen. Artie escaped under the fence. I had a plan on how I was going to talk about this whole thing. I want you to look out right there. That's Willow, and that's her kid right there. I was going to get through this whole thing. It was an unplanned pregnancy. However, I had notice that right here. Check this out. July 14th. And this is when we knew, and we didn't write it down. We never wrote it down, unfortunately. I knew on July 14th that Artie escaped under the fence, and Paige saw her with Willow, but we didn't write it down because we assumed right here she doesn't look to be dripping, so I don't think he got her. Artie is a very, very fertile boy. Let me tell you that. Artie is a very doxing people's numbers here. Let's just dox everybody's numbers. So we thought Willow was pregnant. We did move her into her stall when you were here, and we watched her. We felt for babies. And we never put 2 and 2 together on the exposure date because we never wrote it down. This is where we failed as farmers. We have every other goat, the dad, the mom, the date exposed, written down and documented, all of it. And this is the one time we didn't have it documented. We messed up. It's also the one day that my camera system decided to go down. So as you notice, this is a stall out there with Willow, and there is the baby standing up with her. I want to show you something that's very heartbreaking. And I'm going to explain to you how I got to the point we are right now, because this right here was not easy. This was a near impossible task. And I'm going to let you know why. What do you think happens when you take a baby goat and you wash it off? What do you think happens when you take a baby goat and you wash it off? Because that's what I did. I took the goat, I put it in the sink, I washed it. I did, Terry. I had her in the stall for a while. Noticed nothing. I have to be hard on myself because I need, yes, rejection. Absolutely, rejection. I have to be hard on myself because the truth of the matter is these animals rely on us and our mistakes, whether they're small and simple by not writing a date down. Because by writing that date down, I would have made sure that even after we had her in the stall last month, I would have made sure, she just knocked the wire down. I would have made sure that she was in the maternity ward, eyes on her. But we didn't do it. I'll fix that, don't worry. I will fix that. Here's the thing. The baby, though, is not drinking. It's a little boy, and it's not drinking off of mom. So here's a really fun time right here. Let me show you something. And bring this up. All right, this is the baby goat that was... Mama. Okay. So I hear you. You asked me if I could have put the deceased baby's scent on the mom's, or on the new baby. The problem is I didn't give up on the deceased babies. I did CPR on them. I washed them off, and I got them nice and toasty and warm, and they got washed as well. So there was no scent anywhere to be had. And when I went out there to try, here is the first moment. Take a look at this. This is the introduction after I got temperature up.
Yes, it's your kid.
Now, mind you, I got the temperature up to 102.5 for this kid, and I brought it out to mom to look at, hoping that the kid would drink the colostrum. Now, from the time it took me to get over this...
It's your baby. Here you go. Let the baby stand up. Oh, gosh. We may have an issue with rejection.
She wants nothing to do with her kid.
All right, baby's first steps. All right, baby can stand. It's a boy, by the way.
I heard that,
Now watch Willow.
yeah. You think that she'd know she just had babies, so like, obviously this is yours.
Watch this.
She's biting. This is your kid. Mom, I'm not playing this game. This is your child. Was there any placenta or anything on the ground out there that you can see?
It was a wet spot, but it looked like if there was placenta, the dog.
So here's the issue. I washed the baby off. Mom wanted nothing to do with him. There was no placenta left. I didn't think of using the inside of my jacket, but it wasn't enough. So here's a slight problem. While we're doing this, while I'm trying to introduce baby to mom, it's freezing in the barn. It's cold out there. And the problem, yeah, Millie probably ate it. That's the truth. She could have eaten it as well. We didn't realize it, but this kid's temperature started to drop again really fast.
Already found it.
Yeah.
Because you found the babies right outside, right near the hole.
She wants nothing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right next to the hole. Was what looked like a wet spot of ground, but nothing there. I mean, her back end's still wet. If you can, I don't know.
So when Andy said that her back end is still wet, maybe you could. The light bulb went off in my head, and the next scene here, I decided. Yes, this is what I did. I took the baby and I put the baby right up on the vagina. I rubbed her vagina scent all over baby. And then I did this. Here comes Andy with, first we have to hide the baby. So look.
All right, you hold the kid.
Hide the baby out of here.
Have fake contractions.
And I suited up with the gloves.
And then we're gonna sneak the baby in. She won't be seeing it.
Now again, if you're queamish and you don't want to see farming type stuff, I gloved up, I lubed up, and I went inside. And I know, because I've done enough births with goats, that when you have a finger in there, they think they're having a contraction. They think they're pushing out a baby. So, 2 for 1, I was able to put my finger in there and press around to make her feel like she was having contractions. And number 2, I was able to get the scent all over my glove. So we can kind of fast forward through this part here. This is me, obviously doing what I needed to do. Now, Andy's in the distance waiting, hiding the baby, because Mom has already rejected the baby. So, as soon as I say go, this has to be, she can't see it. And I said go, here he comes with the baby. Then I pull my fingers out. There's kid, and we start putting all of the scent all over the baby. Not just the scent, there's legitimately stuff. And watch what happens here. After, and I probably didn't get a good angle of it.
Oh my gosh, look, you had a baby.
Oh my gosh.
You had a baby.
Look, you had a baby.
Look, you had a baby. Oh my goodness.
She's licking
you had
it.
a baby. Goodness. Look, you had a baby.
She's
Good job,
licking
Mama.
it. She's licking the
Look,
baby.
you had a baby.
Good job, Mama.
She's doing it. She's doing it. Look, you had a baby. You had a baby.
I know you can't see because of the straw,
Oh my goodness, you
but
baby.
that one move right there may have saved the relationship between the two of them.
Clean your kid off.
Okay,
Clean your kid off. Clean your kid off. Good job, Mama.
am I in the way?
There you go. Get your baby. There we go.
All right, now here's the problem. Right here, right now. We did not realize something bad was happening. At this moment, something very bad was happening. And thank you guys. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. This baby was dropping its temperature again, and I didn't realize it. I did have Andy go and grab a... I did try, obviously, to get him to suckle, and nothing was happening. Next... we're in the house. We went back in the house. Baby's temperature went back from 101.5 down to 96 degrees again. And so I was very scared to put the baby back in the sink, because we did the whole sink method to try to save this kid. But that's pretty stressful, wet, and all that kind of stuff. So for the next 30 minutes, Nini and I took the baby, we took Kept checking temperatures. Let's see what we're at here. Now, this whole time I had just reestablished control. I just reestablished a relationship between mom and the kid, and then we have to go back inside the house. So, oh my gosh. Now, here we are checking temp again. Yes, I licked my finger to stick it in there.
8 was the last one. Really? Battery wants to die right now?
Let's see where we're at.
Yesterday we were talking about ultrasounding and making sure goats are fertile. We know Artie's fertile, but this wasn't the way we wanted to find out Artie's fertile.
This is true.
98.6, we're dropping.
So 98.6. So we spent a lot of time taking towels. Yes, I'm in the laundry room and I'm putting towels in there, taking them out, wrapping the kid up for about a minute, and then putting a new towel in there, wrapping him up over and over, and I'm putting colostrum on my finger, and I'm trying to get him interested in food.
Well, we're at 99. I technically shouldn't be doing this.
So we kept climbing in temp over the next 30 minutes, and for 30 minutes we just kept doing this, kept doing this, kept doing this, kept doing this, and kept doing this. Until finally I got his temperature back up again, all the way up. Yeah, I don't have any heating towels, but I made my own. This worked out really nicely. There was many options to do this, guys. I understand there could have been hair dryers and other things like that. But eventually we got to the point where... Now, in the meantime, Andy was out there milking her down, brought me in a whole bunch of colostrum. But at this point, if that kid was born at 1:30, this afternoon when my cameras went down, well, my camera went down at 1:57. Somebody, I don't know who, I heard it through the grapevine, heard baby noises around the 1:30 mark. And my cameras went down and I don't know what happened. If that baby was born, or the babies were delivered around 1:30, and I didn't get to them until, oh my gosh, 4:30. That's hours without colostrum. You're already way behind the curve. So we're already screwed at this point. So we do temp check. We get them to 100 degrees. I start doing the colostrum. Colostrum. Everything's looking great. Everything's good. Nini's here to help me this entire time. She's the one putting the towels in and out of the dryer for me. And there's Nini helping out.
He's closing his eyes.
I don't want him to fall asleep. He's got to stay awake and get his colostrum.
Yep.
So again, going. We worked for a long time. We worked for a very long time. This is actually another amount. We just kept going. We couldn't stop. Now we're doing the colostrum.
And the rest of the goats.
Now I'm syringe for feeding the colostrum because it's important. Did you know that the baby goat will not regulate his temperature unless he gets the colostrum? So that's why it's very important to do it early on. Their temperature crashes because they're cold. They drink the colostrum and then their metabolism completely stabilizes because of the colostrum. Without the colostrum, they'll just keep crashing no matter what you do. All right. This is another 4 minutes of us going to town, trying to save the baby. Now, again, I'm thinking to myself, okay, at this point, I lost all hope with baby and mom. I have no more vagina juices. I have no more placentas. I have no more scent. I've already been in here messing with this kid. But we make it to the kitchen. Baby is finally stabilized. And I get roughly 60 cc's or 60 milliliters. We're temp checking. And little by little, 1 ml at a time.
Leave this and lay this under the towel.
But he's weak, guys. He's very weak. It's been hours and hours since he's had colostrum. He's never had colostrum, so he's failing. His body is failing, and have to get that inside of his system sooner than later. And he's not doing good at it. Just wasn't doing good at it. But I got it in there. But this is very scary moment. Now, see what I'm doing with my finger? I'm trying to get him to associate my finger as a nipple.
Sucking?
I'm trying to get that suckle reflex going, and there really wasn't much. So little by little, we get a good 60 in there. There's a little selfie opportunity that I took. Selfie opportunities. Oh gosh, guys, yes. So I'm sorry that you had to see that. We need to talk about the siblings. I'm gonna move on to the current status of where this kid is right now and what's going on. But I do need to talk about the siblings. There were 3 kids that we lost. 3 girls. Guys, I'm going to show it one more time because they're beautiful and they're God's creatures, and I believe that it's okay. But I want you to know that you don't have to look. You don't have to look at all. Just look away. I know I already showed you once, but there's the 3 other ones. 3 beautiful little girls that we lost. And I'm not going to focus on that too much. Let's focus on how cute this is. Let's focus how cute this is and makes you smile.
I'm not sharing my sandwich. He knows I shared.
So y'all, this is really amazing. I want you to see right now, live behind the scenes, Mom is taking her back. Mom has taken her back right there. Now I'm going to get back to that in just a second. More selfie opportunities. Now, we spent some time on the couch with the bottle, and I want to tell you something. I wouldn't have made the decision to take the kid outside unless I knew that kid had a full stomach, right? And so here on the couch, first off, I did all that syringing. I did all that syringing stuff. Hold on, this does not do it justice. There's more to this that you can't see, and I have to show you I have to show it to you properly, because without showing you the proper, there we go. There we go. That's better. All right. Oh my goodness, look how cute he is. He's adorable. Now, mind you, I told you I wouldn't have brought him outside unless I knew for a fact. Oh man. Oh, I lost it. I lost it. Where'd it go? That was supposed to be my cell phone. What happened? That's not right. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Hide that layer right there. I got that kid to suckle on the bottle. The next scene I was gonna show you, and then I had a little problem here, is I got that child to suckle on a bottle and drink down this much colostrum. This much colostrum. Looks round instead of rectangle. Did you not know that their eyes go round when their pupils dilate? Goats' eyes go round when they dilate, and they go rectangular when they rectangle when they dilate, opposite of dilate, as I have no idea. But baby drank a whole bunch, and I had to go catch some thoughts. I had to get my thoughts together. I had to figure out what I was going to do, because I got a breakdown at the event tomorrow. Mary's going to be gone. I don't want anybody bottle feeding this kid that's going to possibly aspirate, because the last thing I want is pneumonia. I absolutely don't want any pneumonia, so we don't want any aspiration. So Lauren asked me on the phone, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Who's going to take care of it? I was like, well, Andy, of course. But how do I love Andy to death. Andy is probably my new BFF. Jeff has kind of gone on the back burner a little lately. He's been very busy. But lately, Andy's been very amazing. And I just can't. He would have had to take the kid home and blah, blah, blah. And I had a thought that if I can somehow get mom and baby to reconnect again, I will. So after I took care of the little babies that didn't make it, I had to steal this little kid from Mary. Mary was snuggling, and I went out to the barn and I crossed my fingers and I hoped that mom would remember the scent. And she did. Mom remembered the scent, and I am going to be watching this like a hawk. I'm probably going to go back out with her a bottle. I know I'm going back out there with a bottle. Thank you, guys. I'm going to go back out there with a bottle, and I'm going to supplement. But mom in her, like, first off, think of it. If mom decided that, or if mom didn't actually have a relationship with the kid, she would have, I did weigh, I've got to wait. She would probably end up with mastitis as well. The kid would probably be underweight or malnourished, not getting, I just know that with mom's milk, it's amazing. So let's recap. July 14th, Willow got tagged by Artie. Artie escaped under the fence. I have since stretched a tight wire along the bottom of that fence after I got notification of that. We did not write the date down. Between Andy, myself, Paige, anybody, nobody wrote it down. So we didn't have a reference or a reminder on, oh, hey, we should be putting her in the maternity ward. We didn't know that. It fell off our radar. That's on us. That's our fault. We will take any potential exposure of a buck and a doe, and we will 100% mark it on the calendar. Even if they so much like sneeze on them, I don't know. I'm gonna like be very vigilant on making sure that we mark things down like this, because that is our error. And we would have 4 beautiful babies, 3 additional girls. Thank you, Ann Dunlap. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the supers and whatnot. Tina Berg, thank you. We would have 3 baby girls right now that wouldn't be in their resting place right now if I didn't, if we actually wrote it down. That's on us, and I need to take responsibility for that. And I'm sorry to you guys who follow us, and I'm sorry we let you down on that. I'm sorry for those little girls that didn't make it. Thank you, Dorothy. I appreciate that. I'm sorry. It sucks. This is an emotional roller coaster. It really is. And it's tough. It's really tough sometimes. I'm not going to deny it. It is. There's my cell phone. I don't want to cry. I don't want to get all emotional and blah, blah, blah. So let's look right here at There's the kid. Yes, 100% they got hypothermia, y'all. Dawn, and anybody else that's wondering, they got hypothermia and they died. They froze. That's why when I brought them into the house and I thought I could save them, I had them under the sink, like so. And I tried.
Just the crock itself. Just something you put the meat in. Come on, babies. Give me something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just the black part. 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I tried very hard to save them. I did CPR mouth to mouth. I warmed them up, but honestly, they were already gone. There was nothing I could do at that point. And then here's there's Bentley. Bentley had to get his time in.
But even if you take him outside and feed him, he can't stay out there. It's too cold.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what Mary said? She said even if you take him outside and feed him, he can't stay out there. It's too cold. I am very concerned about that. I'm very concerned about that. Our oil, we ran through $300 in 1 week to heat the barn. That's what it cost me. And I'm out right now and it's the weekend. I ran out last night and they were not open on Saturdays. And so I won't be able to get a delivery till Monday or Tuesday, and we got some cold nights in front of us. So I'm extremely nervous about the cold temperatures, obviously. Okay. It's been a couple hours. I got the baby to drink colostrum off the bottle. However, it's very important. So that was me trying to make content, but it'll probably never see the light of day except for right here. This is the second reintroduction. This is the second time I brought baby out. So let's have a look-see and see how that went. And the second reintroduction of baby. Ready? You see how cold it is out there? You see it? Look at that. A little headbutt, a little headbutt. I was not happy. Look what I did. Did you see what I just did again? This is so incredibly... I never thought I'd be doing that kind of stuff, but I just went bloop, and I rubbed it on his head, and there you go. And that's all it took. All it takes is a little bit of her scent on the head, and that's pretty much all it took right there. Take a look. She wasn't happy. Now I forced her. I did. I got a little firm with her. I grabbed her head. Anyways, we went on and on and on trying to get... I knew that the temperature might drop again. I had to try to get her to drink. But I could not get her to latch on again. And I still have not gotten her to latch on yet. So, here we are. Caught you all up to speed. We're at the end of the day. It's 8:52. Baby's been out there for roughly 40 minutes or so, 45. Before I started this live stream, baby went out there. And I moved the camera on there. I am going to move that wire, don't worry. I lowered the heat lamp. It is toasty right there. If that kid can stay there, and I'm going to go out and check the temperature. In fact, who wants to go out right now? I'm going to go out right now. We're going to fix that wire. We're going to bring a bottle with us with basically her colostrum, and we're going to see if we can get that kid to drink. So I can take you guys out right now because I am technically... I'm a technical, wonderful genius of technology. What I can do here is grab my droid camera. Let's make sure everything looks good. This is how we'll look out there, minus the green screen. And I should be able to make it right on out there. We do need to make sure you can hear me. That's a double echo. It's fine. All right, perfect. Everything's good. I may lose you for a smidge or two, and I will not be able to read my comments, okay? You guys know the drill, right? You know the drill. Let's clean your faces off. Y'all got dirty faces. All right, perfect. Now, comments are gone. I cannot read any comments. I may lose you here or there because of the... So we got colostrum here. Okay, guys, let's go. You know what's funny is earlier I was walking this way and I heard squeaky toys. And I'm like, what is going on? I thought Andy was over there playing with Apollo. It's just Apollo playing with squeaky toys himself on this cold, cold night. I have to try to clean this lens just a little bit more. It is bothering me. That's the one thing I don't like is dirty lenses. Is it cleaner? Can you see my hand? All right. Anybody can text me if we have any issues. If you can't see me anymore, I can view text messages. Don't text me unless we have that problem. Now, obviously, I never got to finish. I never got to finish goats over. I hear ya. I was moving goats over earlier, and I never got a chance to finish all of that. So, job is half done. I'm happy to say that Biscuit is still with us. Biscuit is still doing good. In fact, I think she's improved since yesterday. So there's my update on Biscuit. All right. We've got all these stalls full right now. Full stalls, full stalls. How you doing, Willow? How's you and your kid doing? Hi. Hello. Okay. I'm just feeling the air temperature around here. And I'm going to move this wire. Obviously, we had a problem with the wire. Okay. Hey, you did good, Mom. Now, Andy took care of colostrum, milking down the colostrum. He did the molasses and all that. He took care of Mama afterwards. All right, dear. You, my friend, I would like to see you get on the nipple of your mom before I try to give you the bottle. Is that okay? What do you think? I'm going to check your temperature, though. That's what I'm going to do. All right, so let's check temp. Let's make sure that we're okay before we start feeding, because the story, it's not over yet. And in fact, it looks to me like we're having a little issue standing up. Now that just could be because you're a baby and you're weak and you're tired, or you could be cold and your body's giving out again and you haven't got all the colostrum you needed. I don't know. So last temp was 102.9. Current temp. Now, if the temperature's low, I've got problems. I'm banking on the fact that 101.6. So we are still good to go. That's the most important thing. If the body temperature can maintain and the metabolism can keep going, I can keep her out here, okay? It's all dependent on her metabolism. This not cold right here. It's not freezing right here. The water isn't going to freeze right here. We're above freezing in this section of the barn. I'm going to let you know that. Now, we're going to try this. We're going to try to feed off of Mom. Mom, you still remember your kid? Everything's good, right? Need you to get motivated. Look, she even lifted her leg up. This is good. This is good. Now I need you to do it. Look up. She lifting her leg for you. Yes, yes, come on. Oh my goodness, that's what we're looking for. Mom is being so good. She has her leg up in the air for her. For him. Good job. I need you to get hungry enough to do this. I only brought the bottle out as a backup. Oh, we are so close, y'all. We are so close. Oh my goodness, we're so close to success here. There you go, right there. There it is. Mom is doing wonderful. Hey, you're doing wonderful. Yes, you are. I appreciate you assisting here. Thanks for the leg assist. Come on, we were so close. You were almost there. So I feel like we're like delayed growth here. Most kids would have done this hours and hours ago, and this will be the first real suckling that we're going to experience. And I think we have liftoff. I think we made it. Guys, I think we're not going to have a problem. Yes, we're going to have a couple hiccups here and there, but we're not going to have to bottle feed this baby and worry about its health. Mom has decided to not reject. Oh my goodness. What a story. What an up and down story. Okay, Mom, can we have your leg again? That would be nice. Come on, kid. Come on, kid. Now, I could do the bottle, but I'm not going to. I want this kid to be hungry enough to try. You're missing by like a smidge. You were so close there. You were so close. Come on. Right here. Right here. You're a little confused. Can I have your leg, Mama? Guys, we are going to be A-okay. I have really good faith that everything's going to be good. Guys, if you like this content, if you preferred this type of live stream over my other vertical live streams, let me know in the comments. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Double tap the screen. Oh, you can't double tap on horizontal, can you? Subscribe, share, do all the things that help us out as a channel. We are trying to grow the channel as best we can and provide good quality content for you guys. I thank you so much for choosing to watch us tonight. And again, I'm sorry. I am very sorry. I apologize. Like I said, this one's on us, and I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it like a man. I'm gonna learn from it. I'm gonna own up to my mistakes, and I'm not gonna let it happen again. All right. You guys are awesome sauce. Oh, guess what? I can't even end the live stream until I get back to the basement. Until I get back to my computer. I can't end it through here. Oh, so I'm going to let them bond. Guys, this camera is right here. And we're going to be live streaming this whole setup and the whole barn. It's going to be doing all the cameras in the barn. It's going to be doing over in the chicken coop. And you guys are going to be able to watch this setup on the Goat Father channel. Not unless you're subscribed, though. So please subscribe to the Goat Father so you can watch this. I'm not getting off yet because I have to go back to the basement. We'll take one more peek at them from the basement side of things. Are you good, Mom? You did wonderful. I'm going to treat you to like a pumpkin or something a little bit later. I promise when I get back out here. We're going to end the live stream. So I do need to get to the store and get another phone. Because if I'm going to start doing stuff like this, I need to be able to read the comments. Because I just can't talk to you guys right now. It doesn't work. Oh my goodness. All in all, listen, we have lots of animals. We have lots of goats, lots and lots and lots of goats. And if I had zero issues with any of my animals, well, I'd be living in a fantasy world. It just doesn't exist. It's impossible to have this many animals and have zero problems or zero issues. And we try our best, and we are just human, and we make mistakes. We can only get better from here. Yeah. That's all I can say. Stop and take a look at the moon. It's a beautiful moon. Somebody do me a quick favor. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm back. I forgot. Listen, this system has a lot of glitches. It's just a green screen. How many people are watching? Or what were we maxed at? What were we maxed at? Look at that. I don't know what that is. What are you doing, baby? I was asking how many people were on because I couldn't see. Respectable. It's a respectable number. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I am signing off for now. I love you all. Go to the Goat Father channel. In fact, before I leave, let me show you exactly where to go, because some of you may not know, and I want to make it very easy for you. This is how you get there. You go to YouTube, you type in The Goat Father, one word. Boom, look for this logo right there. Click the logo. When you get here, scroll over to the live tab. The live tab is right there. And from the live tab, you'll see the current live I'm about to start after this. If you want to watch old live streams, they're all here. Some of them are pretty funny, especially last night's live stream where I did... Last night's live stream, I sat and watched Jeff and Mary on the live, and basically had a reaction videos to them. And then after that, we ordered pizza and had some fun. Look at this. We tracked the pizza driver. Yeah, I didn't even get... Yeah, breadsticks and marinara. I didn't even get it. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. I'll see you on the next one, all right?